Praise Property Consult Fabakugu mukugula n'okutunda ettaka. Tulina ettaka ku nguudo zonna ezifuluma ekibuga nga Bwakisogobero, Kachiri, Nampunge, Nkowe, Ntebe Sisa, etunudde mu nnyanja Victoria, Bombo Road Matuga, Mitiyana Road, Buloba, Bujuuko, Kitalya, Masaka Road, Nsanji, Katende, Nempigi. Proti zaffe zonna za ssente ensaamusaamu okutandika ku $1,000,000 nga bw'ogula ecapa ku meeza. Praise Property Consult tutunda n'okugula mayumba. Tupunta ettaka okukolera ku biwandiiko n'ebyapa. Tulina abakugu mu ttaka ku namba y'essimu 07 06 14 7 06 ne 0783 82 19 18 yeffe Praise Property Consult.
And today tuko na msanii kutokea Uganda, a talented, international award-winning, and it's a Bebe cool is here kwenye Clouds TV. And usiogope, tutakwenda kuspanglish ili tupate kuelewana vizuri na mambo yakae sawa. Welcome. This is not your first time in Tanzania. Nikasema hivyo. That's true?
Yeah, it's my second time.
It's your second time. Okay, and you're here because of your album promotion?
Because of the album promotion. Break the Chains.
Okay.
We took 30 days back in Uganda. Lakini most important thing for me is now to find a media tour East Africa.
Okay.
Lazima watu wa East African people, my own people, must take the field first.
Wow. Yeah. Na huwa iko vipi kwenye mahusiano ya wasanii wa Uganda kwenye kazi? Uhusiano wenu uko vipi?
We're okay, as in, I hope you're asking now the artist, as an artist.
Yeah, your relationship.
With the artist.
Yes.
Iko hivyo, I mean, unajua relationship ya competition sio relationship normal.
Okay.
Lakini niko sawa na wote, most of them.
Okay.
A few here and there wako na, ile ile mindset ya kugombana, lakini my issue is for me, I am a legend.
Yeah.
To all artists lazima niwe teacher.
Okay.
Kwa juu ya niko na experience, niko na a lot of things to teach all of them still, because of the time.
Are you guys having beef? There's a beef there. Skills, ni hayo mambo.
Yeah, beef iko. Beef lazima iwe music industry lazima itakuwa na beef.
Okay.
Lakini what is important is constructive beef. Sio destructive, sio life taking, sio na ukianza beef you have to be sure that you're strong enough. Uganda sio beef mwenyewe, iko na issue na supporters. Na waliingia beef kabisa.
Okay.
So they are ready to destroy any artist who doesn't, who is not strong enough. Sasa mko hapa wawili mna beef, lakini na audience na wa beef.
Oh, that's bad. Hiyo mbaya.
Ndio.
Yeah.
Sasa for you to survive lazima uwe strong, two backbones. Unapigana na mimbaji, lakini
promoters pia.
Promote pia, lakini hao wanataka kushow ati wanaweza wewe. Wanajua supporters kutoka Uganda lazima they want to show that they can manage you. Lakini that's very dangerous.
Yeah. Kwa
juu ya wewe ni artist, unajua plan yako, unajua kwa nini unafanya things, lakini audience anataka kumanage. Wanataka kukuambia vile utafanya, kwa nini unafanya hivi, leo ufanye usifanye hivi. Unajua, and then the problem is Uganda 70% young people. Sasa hawajui kitu, they're just excited and they love to support, yes, but then hawana experience, hawajui kwa nini artists wanafanya a lot of things, unajua. So you have to be so strong to be able to stand your ground. That's it.
Okay. So inamaanisha imechangia kutokuwa zaidi kwa muziki wa Uganda, kusogea mbele zaidi. I don't know if you understand me.
That
you told me about supporters. Kitaka own.
Yes.
Inachangia kukua kwa muziki wa Uganda.
As in Can you start in English?
Yeah, I can do that. What I mean is that you just mentioned supporters who
Yes.
they try to own
Yes.
your work.
Yes.
Will that make them make Uganda artists to not doing well in the industry?
Yes, lazima kama una accept mafans kudirect, big mistake kwa juu ya if supporters wanakujanga kuambia vile utafanya, see the power then belongs to the people. Unajua, alafu hapo you cannot do anything, and lakini sio at it's bad, but lakini every supporter akona vile anataka ufanye. Uweze kufanya kila kitu, different supporters wanasema. You can't run your business the way they this one is telling you, oh you should do this one is telling you, oh you should do that. Lazima uwe na stand moja. Bring them into your world. Don't go into their world because there are so many. You get it? Everybody wants you to do something different. Unanijua, unanielewa. Sasa hivyo effect imekuja kwa artists wa Uganda. Most of them are ways to blow up. They can't. And later on, the audience wenyewe wanarudi wanasema, last year tulikuwa na huyu ametoka ameenda wapi? Wana forget that it's their result of, you know, weka pressure mbaya, comments mbaya kwa imbaji wa Uganda. See, then they go down. And again, what hurts me is when I forget that hii ni brothers and sisters. These are their brothers and sisters. Wanatafuta life, wanataka kuwa na, you know, job. I understand, you know, in the music industry, lakini well, have a spirit. Wana moyo wa Tanzania wako, Kenya wako, Uganda wako. Allow them to make a job, earn a living. Unajua, music sio just ati showbiz, ati nini. Pengine watu wengi, some people are looking for survival.
That's true. This bad for young generation.
Very, very, very bad. Very bad.
There's any chance for them to grow up?
It is. One, still, your audience of Uganda is good. Still. Kwa juu ya ukianza in the beginning, they give you a opportunity. Wanasema wewe kuja. Lakini ukifika hivi, swali zinaanza. Sasa that's why it's important for people like me to always be at the front. And guide our artists, guide audience vile you know, audience sio easy to guide, lakini even audience lazima we guide them. What you are, the picture is big. The picture is bigger than just Bebe. The picture is bigger than Diamond. The picture is bigger than Uganda, bigger than Tanzania alone, bigger than Kenya. The picture is East Africa, African patriotism. Unajua, hiyo ni picture. Lazima we need to stop kuangalia ourselves as, you know, country, as individual. Lazima tuangalie hii kitu, East African movement ya music as one.
There's a story tumekusikia, Diamond alikuja Uganda, akafanya show and akalipwa vizuri kuzidi wasanii wa Uganda. Kuna vyombo vya habari wakaanza kulalamikia, and do you think alideserve?
Yeah, hiyo question imekuja several times, lakini wacha nikwambie, hii ni business. Diamond anafanya business, na mimi nafanya business. Na kila mtu msanii anafanya business. Now, this ni lesson. Let it be taken as a lesson. Kila msanii awe na management. Management wanafanya research before you go for a concert. Bado hujaenda kwa concert or for accept concert deal. Wewe fanya research hivi here and there. Nani huyo anataka niende kwa concert? Company gani? Wako na budget gani? How big is the concert? Who else is going to be singing there? So hiyo inakuguide on how much or how you should, what you should ask for. Unajua?
Yes.
Kwa juu ya how do you huwezi start blaming Diamond for good business. How? He's crazy. Sasa me unfortunately I can't talk about my payments on such a gig. But
why
lakini,
you can't talk?
No, because it's not in line. It's not good. But my business, that's why you haven't seen me so many times in Tanzania here. Lazima until a promoter can totally pay or do the things I ask them to do.
Okay.
That's why I'm not there.
Okay.
You get it? But it hurts me. That's why now today I say I do my own media tour. Na unaona media tour yangu
ni hatari
bana. Sio hivi ya kukujanga na manager moja na my wife ati tunakujanga TV. This is what we know. This is a team of 16 people.
Yeah.
10 people above the flight, and then 6 people on the ground 2 days or 3 days prior. And tulienda Kenya, tunakuja hapa Tanzania, alafu tuko na UK, tuko na Nigeria, tuko na Ghana, alafu Rwanda, and then finally South Africa.
Okay.
Sasa hivyo huwezi kukuja, you can't tell Bebe aliwe kuja perform hapa kwa club. Nataka kuja club, lakini brand nimeweka pesa bana. Hii ni East African brother. Wewe angalia pesa, look at the brand, see. So unaona Diamond vile anafanya. Anaweka pesa kwa music yake. Anafanya vitu. So you can't expect even when he gets one phone call like this, the management, even the business, the people, the company which is calling, it knows that unajua nini. Tukipiga simu hiyo, huyu atasema this much.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Diamond say how much he got paid.
Yeah,
alisema ngapi?
I don't remember, but ilikuwa shared kwenye mitandao ya kijamii. That's why waandishi wenu wa habari na watu kutoka Uganda complain about it.
That's why.
But I don't know you guys why kuzungumza kuhusiana na payments zenu. Sio
sisi wote. Lazima, that's why I kept quiet about it, because it was so strange.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's been I remember the first concert for P Square, the second one, the first one in Uganda, walipewa $250,000. I remember Kelly akapewa $1.5 million kuja Uganda perform. I know nani mwingine, all these Nigerian artists walikuwa anapewa pesa above 150,000. Wizkid akapewa 200,000, akukuja Uganda. He didn't come, he didn't turn up. $200,000. Alafu later on akakuja, people didn't even get interested to go, because they thought, sasa if Diamond gets paid based on his business 150, 100,000, hiyo ni business mzuri sana ba.
Okay. Yeah, I know everyone watakuwa wamekuuliza kuhusiana na your album, Bring the Chain. Do you mean album maybe Bring the Chain ni kuvunja mipaka sasa, kuvunja mipaka and kwenye muziki wako
live.
In your life.
Yes.
Okay, tuambie kuhusiana na album. Your album. Imesikiliza sana wapi? Nchi gani imesikiliza sana kama sasa hivi?
Maybe you translate that also in English.
Okay, what I mean, we really want to know about your album. At what country its streams
are coming from?
Yes.
Okay, well, basically, Break the Chain is a title for the album. 16 tracks. Kufanya 16 tracks kwa hiyo album. Production ilianza Kenya, writing ilianza Kenya, production ilianza Uganda, and Nigeria, South Africa, na UK, na US. Kwa juu I've worked with the producers from all there, those countries, and for 1.5 years tulikuwa tunapanga hiyo album. Album iko na 2 collaborations, 3 collaborations. Moja ya Joshua Baraka kutoka Uganda, ingine ya Gemi Alade Nigeria, alafu ingine DJ Abdul in the UK. Hiyo album sasa ilitoka 30th of last month. And after 1 month, before the album, I didn't have streams. Nilikuwa na hizi ndogo za 50,000 nini. That is unajua Uganda bado haja understand direction ya music. Bado wako kwa mentality ile ya zamani ya hit song ni what matters. Hawakujua the importance of streams and social media. Sasa mimi nilianza hiyo campaign to teach our watu wote that right now the industry has gone away from that. Right now it is important to go streaming. And then also to shout out to government to minimize on the data, because kajua Tanzania mko ahead because of cheap data. Alafu sisi huko data ilikuwa expensive, and that's why I think young people are not yet able to afford. So we're shouting at the government, we're saying, and government is responding slowly by slowly, and we can see that it is coming now slowly, but still we need to push. Sasa from 30th up to now, on the 30th I had 50,000 monthly listeners.
Okay.
So right now, after 30 days, niko na 200,000, around 180 to 200,000 monthly listeners at the moment. In 1 month, I got 100,000 plus. Sasa unaona the effect of doing an album. And if you talk about the streams, before right now in 30 days, I have over 1.2 million streams added.
Okay.
Added. That is just 30 days. So how about if it is 1 year? Unajua, Daman amepush, amepush for the last how many years now? You people serious on social media and streams? Over 3 to 5 years. Unajua. So you can see also Joshua Baraka 1.5 to 2 years pushing on streams. Sasa we need to teach our people more about the importance of streams. Kwa juu bado waja understand that this game is no longer hit songs, it's about numbers. And numbers ziko wapi? Ziko streaming platforms. Sasa if anybody wants to work with a big artist, or if you want to go for a big concert in Europe or big festival, lazima uwe na streams, uwe na numbers on your music. Unajua, so sahi, lakini what I can say is me, I've taken off. Chopa yangu imekwenda, si ndio? Lazima nataka wote wajue. This is very important. Tunataka if Tanzanian artist here akikuja Uganda, uko na let's say 2, 3, 4, 5 million followers. Nini mbaya if you come to Uganda and you add 3 million? Nini mbaya ukienda Kenya ku add on 2 million? Unajua? Sasa that's what we need to emphasize on now. I know those days we used to tulikuja hapa Tanzania, tunaenda Kenya. Mimi nilifanya East African Ambassador kuna Nazizi Waire. I became famous in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, but somehow ilikata. Tukarudi kwa mimi niko Uganda, wewe uko Tanzania nini. That is what has destroyed our industry in East Africa. But that's how even Nigerian artists walipita sisi. Sasa to wake up sahi. We go back on the drawing board. Lazima we want to see Tanzanian artists come for media tour, spend 2 weeks in Uganda, go radio, do this and that. And then alafu Ugandan artists lazima wakuje hapa ufanye media tour, get to know DJs, get to know presenters, have one touch with people, talk. We need this now to go back to East Africa. Unajua politically wase wetu President Suluhu, President Museveni, Ruto, Kagame, nani wanataka sasa kufunga sisi wote like East Africa as one region. That is politically. Sasa na sisi tuanze to think like that musically. Let's not stay thinking behind, because them they will focus on the like the entities that are going East Africa. You'll see if you have a business that is within East Africa, utapata favor kutoka government. Lakini if you're still thinking small, watakuacha hapo small. Sasa sector hii ya music lazima we need to focus now as East Africa. We get those numbers. Nigeria wako na 200-300 million people. Sasa hapa tuko nao. Tanzania 67 million, Uganda 55 million, Kenya 50 million. That's over 160. Add on Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, sasa na Congo. That is about 300 million. So we can concentrate there. Alafu lazima mtu akipata like 100 million followers here, lazima huyu Coachella itakuja. Lazima people like Jay-Z watakuja. They will come for that person.
That's true. I don't want to know, kwa nini only Joshua Baraka from Uganda?
From Uganda.
And there's many artists from there.
Yeah, because right now Joshua Baraka yeye mwenyewe, he's bringing himself up.
Yeah.
He's doing good.
Great.
Sasa hiyo ni example is for all the artists. When you are trying so much, people are ready to work with you. Unajua. Also, my album, I did not want it to be so much collaboration. Kwa juu ya staki kila mtu all the time think ati Bebe yako hapo kwa juu ya makolabo. Staki hiyo, nataka nije, lakini it's not bad, I will do the collaborations after. Lakini kwa mwanzo lazima useme huyu ni mwimbaji, anaweza. Okay. Lakini later I'm very ready to do collaboration.
Okay.
Na it's nice. Najua naleta nyimbo na 16 tracks. Una choose. You listen to all of them. Nataka, big stars Tanzania. Uliza hiyo album ya Break the Chain. Kama umepata nyimbo mzuri na unataka to be famous in Uganda, wewe piga simu, sema Bebe, unajua nini? Hii naweza, hii lazima. Give me this collab. Let's do stuff. I like to do stuff, but at least after I have dropped the album.
Okay. So to give me a relation between you and Tanzania.
Yes, it will happen definitely. By end of this week, lazima we will have identified. Nilifanya nyimbo moja na the beautiful lady Nandi. That was before COVID. My album that stalled because of COVID, and the styles were changing now after COVID. Sasa it was difficult for me to now release that album, but I was going to lose a lot of money pushing old style. Sasa I think I'm also very interested in revisiting that collaboration with Nandi and another new generation artist.
I just saw you listening party, album yako, you're doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah, and natamani tumalize kwa kuzungumza na marafiki zako na klabu yako Pacific. Anything you want to say?
Basically, I nataka ku thank all the fans kutoka Tanzania hapa na kila mtu anaangalia hii TV show Cloud E. I want to request the fans in East Africa, in Tanzania here, please go out and stream my music on all the platforms. The new album is called Break the Chains. It's got beautiful music. Now my artists wote unaweza you listen to that album and find out what the direction is. I nataka to work with anybody who's good. Alafu but remember my artist gave me numbers kuja Uganda, nimekuja hapa. Let's do it again as East Africa, and one love to everybody, the DJs and the media personalities huko Dar es Salaam. Bebe niko hapa sasa.
Thank you, Bebe.
Thank you so much.